This is the story of 8 American women and their journey across Africa. They're moms, away from their families and traveling outside the USA for the first time.
You can't shower, you gotta go to the bathroom, there's chickens in there.
Follow them on a grueling 6-week overland tour through South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, and Zambia. They'll experience an Africa few people see. Encounter people they never thought they'd meet. Their preconceptions about Africa will be challenged.
The first thing that jumped to my mind was like Tarzan.
Some parasite that gets to your brain and eats your brain.
We heard there are no toothbrushes in Africa.
And they'll be stopping to give something back.
To the mothers.
This week, the women are in Zambia. It's the 4th African country on their tour and the final leg of their journey. They'll get almost too close to the elements.
I'm just thankful I'm alive.
Fall in love with the animals.
Drunk up? Good job.
And the people. Working side by side with Africans will give them a deeper understanding of this continent.
That, to me, was the whole point of coming here.
And a different view of the world to take home.
I hope you enjoyed Africa.
Stay tuned, watch the show, you're gonna love it.
Zambia, a country rich and unspoiled, owing much of its bounty to the great Zambezi River. The moms have been staying at the Royal Livingston Hotel. As they check out, some find it hard to say goodbye to 5-star luxury.
I don't want to go.
After being in the bush for as long as we were, I had a pedicure done, and it just felt wonderful.
But others are ready to move on.
I mean, we have things to do. I mean, we got to experience Africa fully. I'm part of the family now.
Their experiences here have been varied, but the travelers have come to appreciate this continent and its people.
They greeted us with song and a little dance, and we felt like celebrities.
The experience of how gracious a family can be that, by most American standards, didn't really have anything to be gracious about. It was a very humbling experience.
They have faced adversity together.
The current was stronger than any of us expected. I was really scared.
During the days when I'm busy and stuff, it's been really pretty easy for me. When I get back to where I'm sleeping for the night and I start thinking about my family, that's when it's the hardest for me.
I love you. Okay, bye.
Hi.
I do have a fear of germs and illnesses.
If they made food for you there, please eat it.
Wait. I didn't plan on eating any food over there.
And they've marveled over this glorious land.
You haven't seen a sunset until you've seen sunset over the Zambezi.
One of the aims of this trip is for the moms to push themselves outside their comfort zones. Today, they were about to take on what has been called the wildest whitewater raft adventure in the world.
The Zambezi River in the gorge below the Victoria Falls is classified as a Grade 5 river. I hereby indemnify the company and waive any rights to make a claim in respect of an injury to myself. And that's the agreement between you and us today, unless you have any questions.
She's just frightened in general.
How often do people get injured on these roads?
Safari Park by excellence has a very good safety record. So in case we have a problem on the river today, we're always in touch with the local ambulance service.
Okay, what's wrong? I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared, otherwise you make the guide nervous if you're nervous.
I'm nervous, okay?
Everything will be fine, don't worry.
This is like, hi, bye.
No, look at this.
I'm not safe here.
I was scared because, I know how to swim, but, there's crocs in the water, and I was afraid of it capsizing.
Jackie, did you get the memo? No bitching, no complaining. Okay? I don't care.
Ready to go. Let's go white for the raft now.
Where's my helmet? I don't have a helmet.
Bye, everyone.
You're not going, Pat?
No, I promised I would return home safely.
It's gonna be fine, Jackie.
I know we'll be fine. I just really pray that we don't, if I die, tell my family.
Oh, guys, yeah, that's the work done.
Yeah, say goodbye to our family, so we're gonna be fine.
The first obstacle comes before the travelers even see the water. A treacherous 750-foot hike down to the Zambezi.
When I saw the path down to the river, I started having second thoughts.
You had to go actually down the cliff. It was raining, and it was just really a tough walk down.
I had to go down on my behind, holding on. They have these African ladders. They were calling, they're just these saplings nailed across the path, and they're worse than the rocks because you have to either walk on them, which they bend, or you have to step over them and the rocks slip and it's muddy and it's straight down.
I don't even know if you could get footage of it because it was so steep and there were so many trees and it was just straight down. It was incredible. It was so dangerous.
Halfway, Amy O loses control and tumbles down the side of the gorge.
I just kept sliding and sliding and actually went headfirst down.
Adrienne and some of the rafting guides grab Amy and pull her to safety just in time.
If she would have went much farther, she might have really went over the cliff.
I somehow tripped and I went flying. And
oh my God, are you
I
okay?
had to go almost to the edge where I'd go over, and then Adrienne and the guys pulled my feet up.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
What the women don't know is that the biggest scare is yet to come.
Is it tight enough?
Yes.
I did not want it to come off.
I'm not really scared of water, but just the thought of drowning and dying in a foreign country just did not excite me.
Zambezi rafting is classified as grade 5, with many violent rapids, steep gradients, and drops up to 400 feet.
It was really scary. I was scared every second I was out there.
The women will travel almost 30 miles in crocodile-infested waters over rapids with names like the Washing Machine, Devil's Toilet Bowl, and Oblivion.
I was so full of energy and exhilarated and scared.
They successfully maneuver around some of the most dangerous rapids, but as they head toward Oblivion, Amy W. spots big trouble.
Just going through this one rapid, and me and the guy next to me just saw this huge hole open up with a giant wave coming, and we knew we were going.
With the help of the guides and each other, the women fight the current, turn the raft upright, and hoist themselves back on board.
I'm just thankful I'm alive. I was trapped under the boat. Thought I was gonna die. I couldn't get out. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know where up was, down was. I didn't know how to get out. And finally, I clawed my way out. And then I saw my friends, and I hung onto the boat for dear life. I was coughing. I mean, I almost drowned.
It was awesome. You just see this huge hole. You know we're not making it out of that hole.
Well, I had the big strong guy pull me up, so he dunked me down and then pulled me up, and my shirt stayed down, but I went up. The other boat was right there, just as my pants went down. I was like, whoosh, 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 held on to the rope as tight as I could, and I didn't let go. And when I came up, all I thought is that I saw the light, and I was gone until I heard Adrienne, and she's like, don't worry, I got you. And I'm like, you were under the boat? Yes!
I was like, woohoo! I was psyched. I'll do it again.
For some of the women, this trip marks a victory over their fears.
Blast.
It was a blast, but it was scary. So much fun.
Coming up, a friendly exchange with African wildlife.
It's so weird.